uses a multimedia approach to teaching personal narrative. So, for instance, use a personal narrative prompt, have students come up with a brief summary, have students make a list of words that describe how they felt in the situation. So this is good practice for coming up with adjectives, and help students find clip art and photographs that express how they felt or depict the setting of the event. Have students bring photographs if possible. Help students find music that expresses how they felt in the setting of the event. And then obviously have students narrate. So here's the beginning outline. One time when I was swimming at Herman Pool, my little sister dropped her favorite doll into the deep end by accident. Even though the water was 6 feet deep, I jumped in after it and got the toy back to my sister. Here are some words to describe how I felt: scared, nervous, excited, proud, brave. Here are a few pictures: Herman Pool, a scared smiley face, and the doll. So this is just an example. I don't actually have a little sister, much to my disappointment, but this example helps provide the start for the students' digital storytelling. And finally, a digital storytelling activity for point of view. Point of view can be really challenging to teach students because it's hard to explain that. And for me, it was hard for me to understand point of view. Now, when I use something like, I choose a storyline, such as family goes away on a day trip. Their pets, a cat and fish, stay behind. The hungry cat tries to eat the fish. The terrified fish tries to swim away. Choose an appropriate picture to depict the storyline. So I chose this one of a cat and a fish, and the fish in the fishbowl, and the cat is trying to grab it. So, have students write about the event in the first person, 2 different perspectives. So you have one student write from the point of view of the really hungry cat who sees a yummy-looking fish and wants to eat it, and from the terrified fish who doesn't want to get eaten and sees this huge yellow paw reaching into its fishbowl. Have students narrate the story and find an appropriate soundtrack. So you can use digital storytelling to make a visual, really visual aids as far as learning goes, making it visual, auditory, tactile even when you use something like a smartboard or an active board. And so when you are doing that, then you approach many different learning styles and teach the concept to everybody. Finally, I was going through a ton of different possible endings for this, and I was thinking of some kind of cliche like reach for this, or the sky's the limit as far as technology goes. But I came up with this little rhyme. The rule is show not tell, the tool is technology. And what I mean by this is we always learn show not tell, and with technology we're able to make that a reality by really demonstrating writing concepts in real time for students to see and understand. So I hope that that is a good enough ending. Rule, show not tell, tool, technology.